You're wise, you're brilliant, you've got great advice. But there's 5 questions you should ask yourself before ever giving advice. The first question is really obvious. Did they ask for my advice? You're going to notice that if they didn't ask for it, they're not open to it, and you're wasting your breath. So that's why we got to start with that question. Did they ask for my advice? I could probably just stop with that one because really that's the most important question. Did they ask for my advice? Let's go to this next one because this came up in the context of a mastermind group to which I belong with the National Speakers Association. And as we were gathering with this group of professional speakers to solve problems and try to get advice from each other, the point was made that you have to speak from experience or expertise, not from opinion. Think about the difference. Everybody's got an opinion. Okay, and I have opinions about things I have no experience with. That's not valuable. What's really valuable is if I have the experience or the expertise. Let me give you an example. Someone was asking in the group, should I self-publish my book or should I go through a publishing house? Everybody had an opinion about that. Of the 10 people or so that were in the room, 4 or 5 of us had actually published books. Okay, so anyone who hadn't published a book has an opinion but not experience. Do you see where I'm coming from? Experience or expertise. So the question is, do I have experience or expertise in the area that's in question? Pretty easy. Now, yes, you've got an opinion, but focus on the experience and expertise. Question number 3. Did they ask for my advice? Sound familiar? I know, I'm repeating it because it's that important. Unsolicited advice is summarily dismissed. Nobody's listening to you if you're offering advice that was not requested. Did they ask for my advice? That's question number 3. Question number 4. Before giving advice, ask yourself, what is my relationship with this person? Your relationship is going to define what kind of input you're qualified to give them. Now remember the second question too. Do I have expertise and experience in this particular area? So we're going beyond the opinions. And then in the context of my relationship, what position am I in? So if a professional speaker comes to me, someone who's part of the National Speakers Association, they know me, I know them, we've worked together, we've been colleagues for a while, and they come to me and say, Dr. Paul, would you give me some advice about my keynote? I consider my relationship with them as a professional colleague, and I can speak very frankly when they've asked for it. I should never offer it if they haven't asked, okay? But if they've asked for it, as a professional colleague, I am going to give them some very specific advice or input at their request. Now, let's say that it's a different setting, and I'm visiting a Toastmasters club where I've just given a presentation myself, and someone comes to me, I don't even know them, they're part of the club, I'm not a member of the club. They come up to me and say, hey, would you give me some input about my speech? My relationship with them is going to change the way I give that advice. And it will probably be much more sanitized. It will probably be much more mild for someone that I don't have the relationship to support the kind of frank feedback that I can give to one of my colleagues. That's why that question is so important. What is my relationship with this person? You might consider also, in a work setting, for example, someone's coming to me for advice and they are my subordinate. It's someone who reports to me versus someone who is my superior, someone that I report to. You can see how that relationship is going to change the nature of the advice that's given. That's why that's an important question. What is my relationship with this person? I promised you 5 questions. Here's the last one. I saved this to the last because it's the most important one. Did this person ask for my advice? I mentioned earlier in the video about a mastermind group that I attended. This is a powerful concept where we can come together as colleagues and assist each other to improve whatever it is that we're working on in a way that's asked for. We're putting together some of those mastermind groups at Live on Purpose Central. If you haven't checked it out yet, come and join us. Come and check it out to see if this might be a way that you could offer some of your wisdom to other people as well. Go.liveonpurposecentral.com. I'll see you there.